once again, it's Happy Little Craft Time, and this month we're making a bird. It is a rocking bird, so hopefully it will rock a little bit for you when you get done. So with this, you will have a solid color in your bag, but for my explanation, I'm going to be using different colors so you can see it a little bit better. So from home, you will need to get a pencil, a pair of scissors, can be blunt edge, doesn't have to be this big, just a pair of scissors, either glue, a glue stick, or tape. Our usual. We usually need those when we do. One of them will work. Then either a black marker, a black crayon, you can even use a pencil if you'd like. So along in your bag, you will have 2 large circles. Now, your circles will be the same color, but for me to help you see what I'm doing, I made mine 2 different, but you will have 1 solid color. And then 1 small circle, 1 rectangle, 2 half circles, and what I did is, because this is going to be their feet, I put the marker and drew the lines in just like that, because that's the foot of your bird. You will have 2 triangles, and those will be your beak, and then 2 eyes. So what you first want to do is take your 2 large circles, and we're going to put them together, but so you can see everything. And we're going to fold them about 2/3 of the way up, just like that. Okay, now I put them together. Now, we're going to take them apart, and then the top half, the smaller end, so when you fold it, you can see, so this smaller one, see how this is the bigger one? You can see it right there. So this small piece right there, the small half, this is the one we're going to make our feathers out of. So what we want to do is to take your scissors, and along the rounded edge here, we're going to just make small little cuts in them. So like this, so you can have, we're going to make feathers. And we're going to go all the way around that small side, like that. So it should look like that when you get done. Then with your other one, same thing. Take the smaller flap, when they're together, take the smaller flap, pull it apart, and then we're going to go around that half. So just half of it's cut. And we're going to make the feathers like this. Trimming it so we can make feathers. All right, like that. Then I'm going to sit these down for a moment. I'm going to take the small circle, and we're going to put our eyes and our beaks on the small circle. So what I do is I take, the beak is the triangle. So take your triangle and you just put it on the edge of your circle. Then you take your other triangle, okay, and I use tape just to make it easy. And then you match it up if you'd like. You can match it up so they match like that, or you can turn it just slightly and it looks like the beaks are going back and forth, but I'll match mine up. So just like this. Then take your eyes and put one eye on one side of the circle. I did it above the beak, of course, because our eyes are above our nose. So I'm going to put the eyes one side on each side. So we have a beak on each side and we have an eye on each side of the head of your bird. So your bird's all set. Then we're going to take your half circles, and remember, I drew my lines on already. And we're going to put we'll get those ready and set those aside a minute. Now we want to take our two big circles and we're going to place the solid sides together. And we're going to have the feathers up on the top, just like this. So we're going to hold it like that. And you can glue on the inside of this to hold them shut, or use tape. I'm going to use tape today. So I'm just going to tape mine in the middle quick. And then on this end, I'm going to tape my head on. Or you may glue your head on. So to make it hold, I'm going to put glue on both sides, or tape on both sides, or a glue stick. So right there, I'm putting a little bit of either glue, tape, or a glue stick. And inside, we're going to place the circle just like this. See? So he looks like that. Put him inside. And then I'm going to take those half circles and put them down at the bottom, his feet. One on each side. I'm going to adjust my bird just a little bit. I want to line up the base of the circles a little bit more. Now, I'm going to set this down a moment. You have a rectangle. Fold the rectangle in half. Then we want to take our scissors and make little feathers, not all the way to the end, just cut a little bit so you can see really up close there, just a little bit. And then what we want to do is those are our feathers. Now, there's a couple ways to do this. You can take a pencil and curl your feathers a little bit. And how I do that is I bend them around the pencil like that. And then I'm going to take these and bend them around the pencil, and you just kind of hold it down there. You just put those edges over just so they have a little curl to them. So it should look like this. So when you're done, it should look like that, and we're going to fold it together like this in half. And then I'm going to use the glue stick again, or glue, or tape. And we're going to put this on our bird. And we're going to put it, because it's his tail feathers, at his back end. So right in here, we're going to put his tail feathers. See? And for instance, like I told you, I used different colors so you can see. Now, with these, once again, those feathers, we're going to take your pencil and curl them up. Just put your pencil down and bend those feathers around if you'd like. It's up to you. You don't have to bend your feathers. You may if you want. And if you don't have a pencil handy and you just want to curl those feathers, just kind of bend them like this, that will work too. So you can use your hands or a pencil, whichever is easier for you. Like this. So that's, yes, on that side. Then go to your other side. Now, of course, yours will match, and do it again. So I'm going to use my pencil. I'm just going to curl them up a little bit. Like this. So when you get done, you should have your curly feathers. Your feathers should be fluffing up. You should have the base, and your bird should look like this. And now I have two birds because I made one with you. And then when you set it down, it should, let's see if we can bring it down here. It should set up and rock. There's your rocking bird. So that's the happy little craft for this month. They may or may not rock, but there you go. Enjoy your little craft.